on 2 tonight, a missing teenager from Idaho found states away right here in Houston, and an accused human trafficker now in jail. Thank you for joining us tonight at 10 o'clock. I'm Daniela Guzman. Keith is off tonight. KPRC2's Bryce Newberry live at the Harris County Jail tonight with how this case unraveled. Bryce?
Yeah, Daniela, Boise, Idaho police say that teen packed a bag, left a note, and then ran away from her home last week. Detectives tracked her to a home on Houston's northwest side with a 24-year-old man she met on social media. Tonight, he's here in jail, facing charges in 2 different states. For $2,000, the family of 24-year-old Ruben Vizquerra Aguilar says he paid a complete stranger to drive a teen girl nearly 2,000 miles from her home to theirs on Houston's northwest side.
Aguilar's
aunt, who asked to remain anonymous, says he met the girl on Facebook and she messaged the aunt claiming to be 19 before arriving in Houston last week. She said she wanted to be his partner, the aunt says, but turns out she was just 16. Boise police say she ran away from her home, traveling through Utah and eventually to Texas. Detectives learned she'd been communicating with a stranger online. Houston police swarmed the home and found her inside with Aguilar on Monday. She went to the hospital with hickeys on her neck, according to court records. Officers are still investigating for sexual assault. He went to jail for harboring a runaway and on felony charges from Idaho for kidnapping and human sex trafficking of a child.
That is the primary sort of type of trafficking that we see, is someone posing as a romantic partner.
Caroline Roberts from Children at Risk says mistake of age isn't a defense, and transporting children across state lines is becoming all too common.
It's risk mitigation. Law enforcement is looking out for them, but they have no idea where to look. And it just makes it much more difficult for that child to be identified and for the trafficker to get caught.
In this case, police say social media clues helped. You never knew that she was a runaway?
No.
And while the family says everything seemed fine, Robert says it's time to rethink the use of runaway.
They are not running away of their own accord outside of influence. They are running away because they were groomed and manipulated by someone.
And tonight, Aguilar is being held here in the jail without bond because records show he has an immigration violation. His family tells me that he came here from Guatemala a couple years ago, but tonight U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement has not answered any of our questions about Aguilar's status here in the United States. We do expect that at some point he'll be extradited back to Idaho to answer to these felony charges. Tonight, Boise police also saying that he could face federal charges. We're live downtown tonight. I'm Bryce Newberry, KPRC 2 News.
Bryce, thank you. Let's get